Hello everyone and welcome. This is Cynical Enigma, also known as the Sin Man, bringing to you the very first episode of UHF video games. And today we're going to be talking about, that's right, Atari 2600. Being this is the very first video, I decided, to go ahead and do Atari 2600 since I got it in the box. And it was just a great system at that, and had some really great titles. And had some very fond memories with it. But before we get into details about the Atari 2600, we're going to talk about the system a little bit. And I'm going to pause the video and just show you guys some pictures. And I'm also going to be talking through as you guys see the pictures. So here we go. The Atari 2600 was released in October 1977, 2600 in 1982 after the 5200 release. It was best known for popularizing the microprocessor-based hardware and game code cartridges created by Fairchild Channel F. It came bundled with 2 joysticks, 2 paddle controllers in combat, then after a while Pac-Man. The system initially cost about $199. In 1983, the video game crash was a massive recession of the video game industry that occurred to 1985. The revenues that had peaked at around $3.2 billion in 1983 fell to around $100 million by 1985, a drop of almost 97%.
I'd like an Atari 2600 system, please, and everything that goes with it.
Everything? You sure you want everything?
I want everything.
Now you're getting your low price, up to $30 in rebate offers, and a free Pac-Man.
Is that everything?
It's not everything. You can get nearly 300 different cartridges.
300?
That's nothing.
That's something.
But it's not everything. Soon there'll be a voice module, trackball, remote control joysticks, and a computer keyboard.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, but it's not everything.
It's not everything.
Soon there'll be educational games, too.
Is that everything?
That's everything. For now.
For now?
The Atari 2600.
Now get up to $30 in rebate offers, plus a free pack.
Wow, the video game crash. That was really huge. That was a huge impact on the video game industry. And it was really sad that that happened, because as some of you guys may know, they were actually holding a contest for Sword Quest, and I believe it was Waterworld that never got released, and Air World never got produced. And I've been trying to get Waterworld. There's only a few copies out there, and it is expensive as fuck. And I have no idea how I'm going to get it if I can try to. But the other games were pretty awesome. But the thing is that I don't have any of the comic books with it, or the maps, or anything like that. And I just think it would be awesome to have it, like all 3 games complete in the box. If they are all complete in the box. I'm not sure about Waterworld. I'm pretty sure it is. But anyway, with that said, I would like to do an unboxing of the Atari 2600. I do not have the cardboard or any kind of inserts for this, or the instruction manual. I just got the box from a friend of mine, and it was really nice of him to give me this no charge. So that said, let's get on with the unboxing. Now, the Atari 2600 usually came in with a packing game, either Combat or Miss Pac-Man, or not Miss Pac-Man, or Pac-Man. Sorry about that. And here we go. Actually, we'll show you what the box looks like from the front. And from the back. You guys can see that. I have a shitty camera. And here's what the side looks like. And, top is pretty much the same as the bottom, and the other side is the same as the bottom side. So here we go. Now, the games I was talking about is either you would get Pac-Man or you would get Combat. Combat was a really fun game. I had hours of fun on this, as well as Pac-Man. And we also got a joystick in here. Usually it came with 2 joysticks. This isn't an original joystick, it's a third-party gem stick. I couldn't find my other controllers, so. And I believe it also included the paddles, like these, for tennis or driving games. It's pretty sweet. And we we got the power cord, which is like a really, really long cord. I don't know why it was like super long, but a little funky looking power supply. And last but not least, we got the system itself right here. This is the heavy 6 or 6 switch, I believe. And now here's the funny thing. The AV cable is already connected inside of the board, so you can't unplug it or anything. And this is what it basically was right here. And also needed at the beginning of the intro video, if you've seen the UHF adapter, you needed one of those to play. You can just stick this in your VCR or anything, or the back of your TV in the AV cable spot. You would have to use this special coaxial converter to use it. I do have one, but I misplaced it somewhere. I was going to show you guys. But yeah, this is a great system overall. For those of you who are collectors, you guys should already have one of these in your collection. It's a really great system. And for those of you who are just starting out collecting, no matter the age, this is like one of the top priority systems that you guys should have. If not, you guys are missing out on a lot of fun, especially with friends or family. Had a lot of great titles out there, such as Pitfall, Missile Command, Pac-Man, Asteroids, Combat, Boxing, Ice Hockey. You might not think, oh, ice hockey or boxing, those games are sports games. Actually, they were quite fun, to be honest with you. I mean, I've had so much fun kicking my brother's ass, kicking my friend's ass. I got my ass handed to me a couple of times as well. And overall, just had a good time. And I still do, actually. Sometimes I like to hook up my Atari up and play some Pac-Man or Asteroids. I try to, see how far I can get into Asteroids without dying. Yeah, I also got an actual game case that actually held the games in here. Now, I'm not for sure if this is an official Atari game case holder, or game holder, cartridge holder, whatever. But it does fit the games perfectly, as you can see, right here. These things are really handy if you ever find them at a thrift store or a Goodwill or anything. And even if it's not name branded and it looks like this, you should pick it up because they fit the Atari cartridges very well. Very snug fit. And for those of you out there who are thinking about collecting or are collectors or just beginning, if you're kind of wondering on what the price is for an Atari 2600, it usually ranges about between $20 to $30 at like at a pawn shop or a used video game store that actually prices games off of what they're selling for. Or if you get lucky, sometimes you might find one for $5, $10 at a Goodwill or a thrift store, or even at an antique shop. And the games are really, really, really cheap too. Like Frogger, Star Raiders, or any of these games are like maybe less than $2 each, maybe less than $1. And basically, if you want to get controllers for it, it's like less than $3 a pop for a controller. For the paddles, maybe like $5. But if you want to get one complete in the box, you might want to spend a little more. It's probably going to be about $60 to $70, depending on how much the value has gone up on them. I'm not really too sure. But we're going to take a little break right now and head into what I would like to call my history with the Atari 2600. Give you guys kind of an idea on what I went through and how I grew up playing the Atari 2600. And you're also going to be seeing some more pictures as well. So without further ado, here you go. The Atari 2600. Wow. What can I say about this amazing system? It was the first system I ever played back when I was about 4 in 1992. This is the way it went in my home. I had a big family. 5 brothers and my mom and my dad in one house. I am the baby of my family, so when we would get a new system, the older system would be for me and my 2 brothers. It's just the way it's been at the Simman's home when I was just a little kid. I did have great times and memories with it though, Me and my dad took turns playing Pitfall, Lunar Lander, I believe it's called, Pac-Man, etc. And the library goes on and on. Me, my brother Tom, and my brother Josh would always basically be competitors in games such as combat and boxing and ice hockey. We just had great times with them. Of course, you know, Tom would always kick my ass in boxing. Although when it came to my brother Josh, he was kind of the violent type. He whenever he didn't win or when he would get frustrated, he would always break a controller or something else, or we would get into arguments. But that's what made these moments memorable for me and for my brother and my dad and everything. I was lucky enough to grow up with a dad that loves video games as much as we did back when we were kids, and hence, you know, why we got to grow up playing video games the way I did. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that little story. If you guys would like, create a video response letting me know the stories that you had with the Atari 2600, if you have any. It doesn't matter if you grew up with it or grew up with it in the 90s or the 2000s, whatever. I would love to hear them. Even if you want to do a video response, that'd be even more better. But anyway, before we end this video, I would also like to do a special unboxing of a brand new Atari 2600 game. And that is Asteroids. I've had this game for quite some time now, and I actually wasn't going to do an unboxing video, I wasn't going to open this at all. I was going to keep it for collector purposes. But since I got this new series going on, I decided to, you know, say what the hell. And the thing that sucks is that this wasn't sealed, but that don't matter. It's still unopened. It's kind of dinged up a little bit, but it's still brand new. Everything's never been opened. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it right now. Got the hang tag off. Now some of you may be saying, oh, why are you opening that for? Because the reason why I'm opening this is because usually you can get these really, really cheap if you want to. Maybe, I think like $5 or $10 to get these sealed. I only paid 99 cents for this about a couple years ago. A year or two, I don't know. But anyway, this is the first time this has ever been opened. There's the inside. Get the cartridge out, look at it. Oh yeah, it is looking very good. I'll give you guys a little close-up of this brand new cartridge. As you can see, it's very, very clean. It's never been opened. Look how shiny that is. There's the back. It's very, very clean. And we do have the instruction manual right here. It is very mint, very mint. Give you guys a little close-up action on this too. It's very shiny. Can you guys see that glare? Open up the page. Just kind of giving you guys an idea on what a brand new Atari 2600 video game looks like, especially with the manual. Awesome artwork on here. Very, very nice. It even gives you a list on how much asteroids are if you blow them up, along with the UFOs and satellites. It even has helpful hints. Game select matrix. And there you have it. We can get this out of the way. And there we go. So there you have it, an unboxing of a brand new Atari 2600 game. A little bit of the history of the Atari 2600, an unboxing of the Atari 2600 in a box Atari. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. It's my very first UHF video. If you guys liked it, comment, let me know below. And like the video, thumbs up. And just let me know what you guys think of it. And be on the lookout for episode number 2 in about 2 weeks to a month. So with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This has been Cynical Enigma, as always, keeping it retro, 90s style. Shout out to your Renegalian. Cynical Enigma, signing out.